Hey Aquarius, what's up? Thank you for your patience while I get to your reading, and now it's your time. So hi, what's up? Welcome, I'm Archer. And we're going to take a look at the energies around you and your person for the week ahead, at the ending, the last few days of September 2025, into the beginning of October, even though whenever you find this reading and it pops into your algorithm and you click on it and come and hang out with us, perfect timing as always. They're timeless messages meant to find you when they're supposed to. And whatever message comes out, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, don't worry, I'll convey it across to you. And when you're with me, you are protected. I'm your ride or die. I'm your crystals, and I got your back. All right. So go ahead and think about your person, and let's tap in and tune in. All right, God, give me everything you got for Aquarius. Tap me in and tune me into Aquarius energy. Limitless. Hey, Amanda. What up? Hey, Melissa. Christina. How you guys doing? What's up, Patsy? Thanks for coming by. All right. Let's see what we've got. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? That's feeling emotions. All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's go. You ready, Aquarius? I love reading for you. You are the awesomest, most hybridest sign of all. You're air mixed with water. That's why you're a water bear. That's why you're so cool. I would hang out with an Aquarius any day. All right, let's do it. 2 shuffles. Here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious, awesome Aquarians. Here we go. Hey, hi, Gina. What's up, Gina? How you doing? Greetings from Michigan. Hola. Overall energy is the 10 of Swords with the 9 of Wands into the Star card, which is your major arcana. So this is a really recent, relevant pull of energy. It's kind of like you've been under a lot of pressure lately and things just haven't seemed to be working out for you. 9 of Swords into the 10 of Swords. Maybe some of you guys are feeling anxious, or even some of you guys are like panic attacks or anxiety attacks have been setting in. And for some of you guys, it's like Iron Man 3 when Tony starts discovering those and he's like, what's going on? Right? That's kind of the vibes I'm pulling off this. But the Star card is part of your healing journey. This is allowing you a level up or an ascension. So the pressure in that you've been under, where like things just don't seem to be going right at all, to the point that you're getting stressed out and frustrated. It's that things are getting ready to become easier. It's like the end. It's like on an airplane when you come out of the turbulence. It's like you're just getting through the turbulence. Okay, let's see where we go. All right, current conditions at Aquarius. Let's start with you. See, the 5 of Swords. Oh, that's your energy, but that's King Saul's tragic downfall. Nice. But the 6 of Swords is next, and the Knight of Swords is my chess player card. Some of you guys, you might even actually play chess. But the Knight of Swords is Paul the Apostle in the Biblical Tarot, but it's my chess player card in the fact that it's God making chess moves down here on Earth to line you up on your path, like Ruth and the Moabite. But in the 5 of Swords, this comes in with that frustrating energy, because the 5 of Swords, that represents the 5 stages of grief and processing through anything in life. And so you might be even finding yourself praying to God now more than usual, because things are like, they're getting 5 of Swords difficult, right? And it's like, I don't know how much more of this I can take at this point, God, right? See how even Paul sort of stands up like, I'm trying to tell him, I don't know what to do, right? This is a lot of air energy. This definitely has got your mind affected. And your dominant rock, Uranus, when it moved into Gemini, this is kind of the energies that a lot of the astrologers have been pulling on, that have been building, especially with Pluto going back into your sign back in November. This has been 9 months in the making. It's just getting ready to happen. All right. Interesting. This is deep. Oh my God, I love reading for you, Aquarius. You do own the 11th house. Very nice. Some of you guys have the numbers 11 in your address. Okay, let's get into the love department. All right. Past, present, or future, you are allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do. All right, none of us tell you what to do, because you got free will too, right? For my single Aquarians, okay, I'm being told that for my single Aquarians, pay attention in the reading as to where Archer describes the way that they met, because if in the incoming energies of the week ahead you meet somebody new under those circumstances, this reading will give you a preview of what is coming your way as part of the new connection, in order to allow you to avoid it. Forewarned is forearmed. Not avoid the connection, but actually circumnavigate and avoid the reading. And actually, you guys just skip from hi and nice to meet you, 2 of Cups, all the way to the 6 of Cups, let's get married, have babies. Wow, that's heavy. All right, cool. But it's neat. It's kind of like a prophecy with Deborah here, the prophecy and the leader, Queen of Wands, Aries energy. My Violet Jessup card in the Titanic Tarot. I told you never to call me when I'm working. Get back in the Titanic deck. We'll use it next week. Anyways, Some of you guys dealt with a very controlling Aries energy on this one, okay? But the Two of Cups shows a deeper soulmate bond. It's designed to go 10 plus years in the Ten of Pentacles. So this is something that was manifested into the conscious energy from the subconscious energy of the Ten of Cups. It's like, I think they like tried to continuously jump scare you into staying. Something about the jump scare part might resonate, but it's kind of like the vibes of like, if you leave, then I won't know what to do with myself, or if you leave, or if you like a way of trying to like using a like fear tactics to control you or leave you to a point of kind of feeling like pinned down. Names David or Jonathan might even resonate to you. Some of y'all, you were then could be born on the 7th or the 2nd, the 10th, maybe even the 8th, the 6th this year, the 28th and the 10th. Oh wow. Ooh, repeating tens. Some of you guys might even be noticing repeating tens lately, and if not, that's going to be your first sign of this energy transitioning. All of a sudden, you'll start noticing 1010 on clocks and be like, oh, wow, that means it's syncing to the moment in this reading that I said this. It's like the vibes of when you sync up the dark side of the moon with the Wizard of Oz. Some of you guys are totally into that stuff. Oh, dude, we should totally have a movie night. It's fun when you sync those two things up. But very much so, the 1010 is syncing up to the reading right at this moment in time. So that's, dude, I dig this. We're going like extra deep into this thing. Their whole situation like really just stressed you out. Like the easiest way you would describe it to somebody is like, it's complicated. 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, or 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands, Gemini and Sagittarius energy. So the 2 of Swords on the 10 of Cups still shows that it's something divinely meant to be happening. You know, maybe this is like the energy of like getting into a fight, and if you just want to go for a walk or something, that they would like block the door and be like, no, you can't leave. We got to talk about this. And you'd be like, we'll talk about it better if we cool down. 2 of Cups, Cancer energy. Right? Think about the children, think about the home, 6 of Cups. But in that 7 of Pentacles, you really tried to guide them through this. And then they would do those little passive aggressive digs, like the compliment sandwich thing of like, well, I'm so glad you worked it out. Or like for my female Aquarius says, thanks for making dinner or something. But maybe did you put enough onions in there or something? Or like male Aquarius says, went and washed your car. And they'd be like, oh, that's really nice. You didn't use that air freshener, did you? Did you put the tire stuff on it? You know, it's like, whoa. And it was like their way, though, in the 7 of Wands of keeping like a control hold on you, right? But it became a lot to handle. That it kept like mentally kind of stressing you out and tiring you down. And it was at the point, maybe it's like they loved calling, they were on first name basis with like all the friend circle, right? And as soon as something went down with you guys, they were running their mouth to everybody else in the friend circle, right? Aquarius did this. This happened. And so you never really got to keep things to yourselves, right? If this person is Taylor Swift, then like you're Drew, right? Interesting energy. Cancer and Virgo are here. Sagittarius. You know what? You got pretty strong mutable energy, except for Pisces. There's no Pisces here yet. Scorpio's there. Yep. Virgo, Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus, you. Oh, that's nice. See? In the week ahead, the energies around you are all Aquarius energy. You're looking out for yourself, and it's resulting in a level up. Finding and doing things that make you happy. The stuff like how you always look out for everybody else, and you're like, you know what? Maybe I just want to sit down and watch Fraggle Rock, or watch That's So Raven, or Animaniacs, or whatever. And it's like, I'm going to do it. Maybe you just want to sit down and like jam out to Wizard of Oz and Pink Floyd, you know? But it's kind of, it's empowering. It's a new confidence streak coming your way. I like this. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Pisces is sneaky. They're hiding fish in the water, shark in the water. Let's see what we got. 4 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. For some of you guys, you're on a twin flame journey that you are currently in the energies that the unawoke masculine, the unawoke emperor is going through their twin flame awakening. See? Emperor energy. Aries and Cancer is strong here. Ace of Cups does show a fresh start in love. This is either somebody brand new coming in, or for those of you dealing with the past, they're coming in that fresh mindset that my Sagittarius grandma taught me, that when a past person returns with an Ace of Cups card in the energies, they're ready for a fresh start. It closes that cycle in the soulmate cycle and allows you guys into the next subchapter of the chapter of subclause paragraph A of your guys' soul contract, subsection B. Okay? I dig it. The Emperor totally understood that. What? I don't know. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. It's all about groundedness. See how you're just doing yourself? Focusing on your pentacles, keeping the money in checks, getting the bills made and everything lined up. Because like with everything you do, having an issue with your person or no persons and being alone, it's the vibes that then you go into work with all this pentacle energy. Look at you trudging in like, ugh, Here we go again. I don't know what's even going to go wrong today. I'm not even in the door yet. And as soon as you get in the door, everybody's got their hand out. Hey, Aquarius, Aquarius, this here, Aquarius, this, Aquarius, hey. So did you get the memo about coming in on Sunday too? Right? Some of you guys are just about ready to Merle Haggard your job and tell them take it and shove it. But just as you're getting ready to head towards the door, oh, cool, I get to throw a work energy in. Just as you're getting ready to head towards the door, you get offered some kind of an upgrade in the work. Maybe you get to start heading or steering your own like department or project or something. And it's going to make you money, 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 money. All right. Now, meanwhile, back at this person that has you Five of Pentacles stressed out to the point that you might think you have a Five of Pentacles ulcer, right? Because the Five of Pentacles is the health card, which would tie into like that anxiety, the feelings of depression, panic attacks that are unexplained. You know, the thing about someone here actually has recently been involved in an auto accident and you're still feeling that adrenaline rush from it. Might just be a fender bender, and I'm not predicting it. If it hasn't happened, it ain't gonna. This is just a sign. That's all. And someone here, someone here is a professional gamer or an at-home gamer, and it's like Grand Theft Auto. It's like a digital car crash. Okay, so either some of you guys have been in the real deal, or some of you guys are like somebody's a gamer here. But that's cool. Seven of Swords. See, to the World card in the Moon. See, it's got you worried sick up at night. And your dreams are changing and manifesting. The dreams are showing you the direction of your future. It's like you're getting previews of other timelines during your dreams. For those of you that have a dream about living near water someday, it's going to happen. You don't even realize it, but part of the ascension symptoms, the most recent panic attack you did have, it actually jumped timelines. You glitched. That's all it was. See, you glitched and you transmuted into the other timeline. It was like, well, Groundhog Day, don't drive angry. Yep. Okay. I get you. So the thing on this is that even with workplace becoming more toxic and leaving you to that point of burnt out, especially for those of you that might be saving for a home or a HELOC, got to get a new car, right? Find the oldest car on the lot. Some of them have 2023s brand new now. But the thing on this is, you've got all your timelines. That's what I'm seeing in your dreams. Each one of these blueprints you're holding, it's your dreams. And you keep jumping dreamscapes. That's like deep stuff. I am totally glad you're here with us. So the thing about this going in is that because of the fact that you've gotten so Five of Pentacles sick of having to make decisions and being like given these bad choices that it's like, well, just got to pick the lesser of two evils. Here we go again. You've actually gotten to that point. Your ability to have maintained and have faith in this shows with the Page of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles that you have officially closed out that cycle and that chapter of being made to feel like you're second best or feeling of imposter syndrome and gaining into new knowledges this week that are going to bring a lot of clarity as to why things have been continuously going wrong. I'm being told if it had played out any differently, okay, all right, with the Moon card, if it had gone in any different form or direction, like, okay, let's say you never had the fight or never split up or it never was a false start, never, right? It would have resulted in a much bigger, worse breakup down the road. This is like, it's like some of you guys are dealing with construction around your place because like I see construction barricades and like this short-term delay means long-term relief. That's accurate, right? Or some of you guys are in Michigan with me and just every road in the state's under construction because for some reason they couldn't prioritize and organize. And they were literally just like this, here, do them all. Just fix everything right now. Or for those of you that, I'm sure Michigan's not the only state in the country that's doing it or in the world. Some of you guys in Australia might be putting in roundabouts or something, whatever, Autobahn. But it's literally that same vibe as here, just do everything right now. Take all these plans, Aquarius, get it all in perspective and let's go. But the clarity that comes in like lifts that fog, the coming out of the turbulence vibes we were talking about. And that is what leads you in the right direction that you're heading towards that balances out into a more stabilized future. All right. It's a massive timeline jump. You put in a tall order, right? So the growing pains that you've experienced as a result of it will help take away the fears and subside. Florida's not doing much better either, right? Is a love. I was talking to Frankie earlier today when we were setting up for the collab. By the way, that reminds me. Oh my gosh, thanks. It's a love. Frankie and I are doing our collab tomorrow. So make sure you're subscribed to me and Frankie's Tarot, y'all. We're going to be doing it all signs. Aries, Pisces. Tomorrow, Monday, 29th, 4 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're subscribed to both channels because Frankie's having this contest. There's going to be 6 chances to win. So you got to definitely make sure you're subscribed to Terry and follow Frankie over here too. All right. Okay. Now let's get into this love energies because you already know you're closing the cycle. Your plans are good because you have dealt with more runners than a Boston Marathon in your life. Just because they don't understand you, then they give up, right? You're calling the ones not going to give up. Some of you guys might actually be a teacher or work in the education system. If not, you were born for it. You'd be great at it. All right. You have the ability like to give TED Talks. Some of you guys actually are on the TED Talk circuit. I could be reading for an Aquarius that's in a bit of a celebrity status. I like it. Get ready to get feeling way more confident and going Zach Morris vibes on this one. You'll even have a really cool phone. All right. Some of you guys might get a company phone, or actually some of you already have a company phone and you're watching me on YouTube on your company phone. Nice. All right, VPNs. Let's go. Let's get into the love department. I love reading these things. All right, let's see. Your cards are like cool. I dig it. You might think you got small town, small person vibes and feelings of imposter syndrome. Everybody around you sees you as like the boss. You're the go-to for like everything. No wonder you're so tired. That is a lot. I like to make it a point to make sure people know I don't know anything. Right? Be like, I don't know. I don't know. Ask anybody that texts me. One of my most common responses, oh. Okay, let's see what we got in this Cancer, Aries, and Virgo energy here for this love department. Let's start with this Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. Star card. Oh my gosh, this person is all about you. I'm literally hearing the song, What I Like About You. You know how to dance. Two of Wands. Look, Five of Pentacles is back. Interesting. Page of Cups and the Fool card. This person, they're nervous. They know they've kind of, this had false starts all over it. And that's why they were doing this all in the wrong way. They had to talk to everyone about everything, trying to turn it and everyone else against you and make you out to be the bad guy. And now they're dealing with the ghost of relationships past and the fact that they're almost having a past life review without having to cross over, being like, this is how you made Aquarius feel. And they were like, I know, but I wasn't sure if I was ready yet. What if I tried? And we messed it up horrifically. And it's like, what if you tried and succeeded? Why do you got to be in such a fixed, pessimistic energy, right? Could be another Aquarius, like an unawoke Aquarius. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio were also here. Two of Wands still shows they've made it to a point in the journey where they're like kind of being backed into a corner about the fact that they're going to have to point the finger at themselves. And now you've already taken responsibility. In fact, you've taken too much responsibility, right? Because you're sitting here talking to me and you're like, it's probably my fault. What could I have done differently? Am I this? Am I that? Was it this? No. Because you know what? When I pull on the Fool card here and I'm like, okay, what was Aquarius's problem? What was Aquarius doing? Or what don't you like about Aquarius? What caused the problem? I have radio silence. They do not like anything about you. This one is 100% on them. The thing on it right now is that with this Two of Wands into the Five of Pentacles is they realize they're the ones that close the door on themselves, right? It's the energy that your person was trying to come in for you, right? And you guys were trying to get it off the ground and they walked up to the door to open it up and make a love offer, Five Pentacles, and it was a push and they pulled and it just and they fell out, right? Some of you guys, you made this person faint and you just never knew about it. Six of Pentacles to the 10 of Wands. And see, they finally realized that it's the line from the Beatles song, the end. In the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Six of Pentacles, right? They never fully gave to you. Even for some of you guys, you did find out that they were still like ending a relationship. Like Aquarius, I promise you that I have already done disconnected and I'm going to be moving towards you and everything's going to be amazing and I'm going to sweep you off your feet like Fabio on the cover of a freaking romance novel. And right? And they regret that they didn't have the confidence, strength card energy to actually go forward. They kind of had a habit of over promising and then under delivering to the point that it frustrated you and it hurt. Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. Oh man, look at this. The Empress on the Page of Swords is underneath here. I told you, they literally think every post you make is about them, even the ones that aren't about them. Man, something about social media. Maybe some of you guys, I could be reading for a celebrity couple that you're both like influencers or musicians, rock stars. It could be a celebrity couple vibe here. Pardon me. Cross watchers, their phone just had internet problems. Sorry, my bad. Oops, not sorry. Okay, this part's for you, Aquarius. Hold on a second. They'll get their cell phone service back in just a sec. I got X amount of time to do this part, and then God turns the signal back on. Anyhow, the Empress energy. Some of you guys, it was the parents, wasn't it? like a mama's boy or a daddy's girl that ran to mom or dad every time. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The parents liked you better anyways. The way they spun it on you was like they didn't like you. The parents were the ones being like, "Oh dear Lord, do not mess this up with Aquarius. You got a good thing going here. You've been through a lot of stuff, cross watcher. Don't mess it up with Aquarius." And what they do? They messed it up with Aquarius. And so, like, here's the weird part on this reading is that everything you think that like worked out so awesome sauce for them, in reality, what really happened is the complete opposite of what you think happened. Yeah, they did not run off all happy with the choice that they made. No, no, no. They like basically they ran off and tripped at the end of the driveway and that they regretted it at that moment. It's like when the kids try to run away from home because the parents are making like, I'm not doing it, I'm running. Oh man, mom's making macaroni and cheese tonight. I can't run away tonight. I'll run away tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow's tuna casserole. I'll run away tomorrow. Well, wait, but there's tuna sandwiches on Friday. So, right? Some of you guys are actually getting into keto or health or something. It's cool. Somebody actually is a runner. Then just like 5Ks, marathon is where you get your health on. But that's the thing. Somebody that had to schedule their running energies because they're not really a runner. They're just scared all the time. And then they let all their insecurities out. It's like PTSD from the old relationships that you were brought into life to heal them. And God's like, they're totally good. They're ready. 8 of Wands. We can move this forward. No problema. But down here in their fixed energy here on Earth, they're like, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. And then I'm literally like standing there next to them as I'm snooping into their energies, being like, you've been ready. How many times are you going to 2 of Wands make the decision to make the decision before you make the decision? Because you know you freaking love Aquarius. So just give it a shot. Go for it. But what if Aquarius don't like me? Or what if I suck as a partner? I'm like, 6 of Cups. You guys got a deep connection. So basically your fears and your insecurities were theirs projected out onto you. So you guys aren't really mirroring, but you're paralleling. You know what I mean? And that's what's calling you guys right back in. It's an offer that you wouldn't suspect or even see coming. Some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a fixed sign. This has got strong Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio, like written all over it. Either you or them couldn't be born on the 10th or the 20th. 25th is here. The 5th, 15th, the 6th, or the 16th. Dude, seriously, whatever. Even for those of you that their 2 of Wands decision was the indecisiveness, that you guys were all in, things were going great, and then all of a sudden, Chernobyl, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, they really had a habit of making things about as clear as mud. No wonder you would get so frustrated. You're like, oh, Aquarius can handle it, no problem. But you're the water barrier, that cool hybrid. You have emotional feelings too. You know how to keep them totally in order. I mean, you're awesome like that. You're destined to be in boss vibes. It's just part of what you're brought into this lifetime to do. You're teaching people how to adapt and flow because, it's like the great philosopher Mitch Albom once said, uncommon sense has become all too uncommon, right? Situational awareness was a big thing because of all the past traumas of the relationships that they had been through before, it all began to bubble to the surface. And so they really didn't stop to think. Instead of just projecting out and then saying things that hurt you and saying nothing at all, they could have at least just told you, like, look, I've been through some 10 of Wands stuff and let's work on it. If they would just have communicated with you about it, you'd have actually helped them. Because you know what? All the fears you thought you felt they felt, accurate. That's exactly it. But this time apart's allowed them to learn some lessons. Okay. They can't keep hiding stuff from you. They can't keep trying to start drama, send passive aggressive texts and let everybody else around them influence them so much because then it winds up dragging you down. And then nobody invites you guys to parties. And all of a sudden it's like, why are we coupling? It's like we don't even sit on the couch anymore. We sat in silence. Or you guys lived at a distance and they never actually made the time to come to you. And then for 3% of you guys, the sneaky links was just through the roof. So they had to have a lesson in respecting a relationship and respecting and honoring somebody's heart, right? I kind of like the vibes off of it, but I feel bad you guys had to go through as much as you did to get to this point, Well, we got major shifts that have been happening. We're in that Sadie Hawkins energy. 2 of Cups on the 2 of Cups. I knew it. You guys actually are getting ready to come back together because of this 2 of Cups, that bond between you guys. The whole thing with the Queen of Wands was destined to bubble back up to the surface, especially for those of you that sent them the ultimatum text or voicemail and never heard back from it. You're going to. They're breaking the energies of this one, that they never made you the priority. You were all in and they weren't, but it's destined to bubble back up to the surface because once again, I told Violet Jessup to get back into the Titanic deck and it showed up again. 3rd time's the charm vibes. the relationship coming in for you with the person on your mind that you're sitting there going, is it really? Is it really that one? Totally. This is the one you're destined to go long term for. All right. It's the indecisiveness. It's kind of like, well, if it never worked out before, why would it work out now? And then it dragged you guys into the same energy. Seven of Pentacles. You tried so hard to lead the horse to water, but you couldn't make them drink. They've decided to take a drink and they liked what they drank. All right. It's, yeah, some of you guys could live at a distance or it's an online digital romance type of a thing. Maybe some of you guys even do work together. But for some of you guys, this is actually the person that sold you your car or your apartment leasing agent or your real estate agent or something, isn't it? Some of you might have a real estate agent's license or going for one because I got the 10 of Pentacles here. Those are a lot of fun to keep up. I know, right? Been there, done that, got the t-shirts, got multiple t-shirts for multiple states. It's a blast. But whatever it is, this is happening. It's still written in the energies. Even the time apart was needed in order for them to respect your love, and actually, this is a beautiful test for you in setting boundaries. I like that too. And not always feeling bad that you hurt somebody's feelings because everybody gives you this bum rap, but you're actually a very loving sign. You care about a lot of people. You know, is somebody trying to learn to play the guitar? I literally just got the vibes of that. Or there is some inheritance being leaded in for you, and not like a spam email or a scam, but you might actually hear of like a class action lawsuit. Like maybe you got a car with a recall on it. That's what it is. Or like you bought, I don't know, maybe it's part of the great tinfoil shortage thing of 2026 or salmon because the salmon swim upstream. I don't know. Whatever it is, you got some money that you don't know you got coming that you got coming. Little bonus, just a little thank you from the universe for what you've been put through. Could be a sign-on bonus in the work energies. I'll bet that's what it is. Or you got to relocate for work, or this person relocates to come to you. But that's kind of cool. They're just at a nervous point. They are very stuck in what if we try and fail? And it lashes out as like a feral cat syndrome, right? They were always kicked into fight or flight mode, and they always picked flight. Now Aquarius, now they're not. This is a proper, complete 180 maneuver to come back in the direction. They're done. They're not in the 36720 energy where they're unsure what they want to do. They know exactly, and they might be a little dizzy, all right, because they've been indecisive for a while, but they know they want you. To the point, this person will literally try to create something like, nope, okay, I'm like, you're out of options. Aquarius is the answer, right? And they're like, no, what if? I'm like, what if? What else do you want to think of, right? What if the earth explodes tomorrow? None of us will ever know, right? Yeah, they want to go for this. Virgo, Scorpio energy on here. Capricorn and Gemini too. You guys got a deep connection that's finally lining up. That's why you guys are so heavy on each other's minds because the energies, like you guys are converging together. Like that movie Tron, I think it is, the one with the red and blue motorcycles with the laser lights behind them. That one, the red and the blue lines are coming back together. Somebody was born on the 23rd. And there's strong Leo energy. All right, let's see what we got. King of Swords, the Devil. I knew it. That was what was holding them up. The devil on their shoulder. That they're going to be just fine. Look, Six of Cups to Six of Cups. They're making a mountain out of a molehill, and they're going to get to that point because they tell one person the wrong thing about you. The person kind of snaps them back to it, then they go off on that person, and that gives them the confidence to reach out to you and be like, okay, fine. Oh, they might have a friend calling them chicken. What's the matter, McFly? Chicken? Can't talk to Aquarius? Can't call and apologize? Can't call and give this a chance? I'm not no chicken. I'll call Aquarius right now. Heads up, your phone's going to ring. Keep your phone nearby. It's kind of cool. Or just somebody's got it on airplane mode anyways. That's fine. Because look, that's all that insecurities of like, oh, Aquarius won't forgive you. Not after what you did. Aquarius sent you that ultimatum text and you never even responded to them, treated them like they didn't even exist. What do you expect, right? So you guys, this is a total online digital romance thing. And that's the biggest catalyst point is that they never made the time to come and visit you or you could go see them. Or it's just like a hush-hush relationship. Something that needs to be, kept behind private life and closed doors, right? So whatever it is that they've recently encountered, this is that big test in faith and vulnerability that, you know what, got to take a chance, got to talk to Aquarius. And ever since the shift happened that we got into that Sadie Hawkins energy, that's the vibes where even my male Aquarius is heads up. The girls are coming into a confident place. They're leveling up big time. Where the girls, if they know they want you, they're going to come for you. They're going to straight up call you, text you, message you, and be like, look, I'm ready. So if you start getting I'm hungry texts, heads up. I mean, basically at that point, you're theirs. Okay? They claim you like a cat. Where it fits, I sits. It's the feral cat becoming vulnerable and getting ready to roll over, scratch and let you scratch your belly and make him purr. When a cat does that, how do I even know this? I've never owned a cat in my life. What in the world? I don't know. Random fact that Archer didn't know he knows. I don't know, but they're going to totally start like purring for you. All right. Nine of Pentacles. Everything is ready for this to go forward. It's confirmation that they are single and they're ready to level up and come into this one. Okay, heads up. When the messaging starts, it is not love bombing. It's vulnerability. It's a lot of perceived value on this one because they're going to open up and be all about you, and you're not used to that. Okay, it's a bit of the part that with these two of cups, even they know you guys are inseparable. Told you the Chariot. They're going to make it through this and come right through and crash through your wall. Like, but yeah, this is already happening. It's already in the right direction. There's the Knight of Cups, especially for those of you that ride a motorcycle. I love it. Aquarius, you totally deserve this. It is the end of a long and rough cycle in your life. And the future is just getting started with the Ace of Pentacles. It's so cool. Clean this thing down in the comments. And if you wouldn't mind hyping the video, that would be awesome and appreciated. Like it if you want, but you don't have to. If you don't want it in your live video, that's totally cool. Just leave a comment. Even just an emoji counts. And that keeps your private life private. But God still knows what you're typing. And that way I can still manifest it. All right. So remember as well, too, this will resonate to any placement of Aquarius in your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. All the parts of your charts are what makes you so unique. You get the freaking alien emoji. And I think that's awesome beyond belief. All right. Nobody can do what you do, Aquarius. You're one in a Googleplex. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's a thing. All right. Until next time, I love you. I'll see you at the collab with Frankie tomorrow and see you for your next reading. All right. But until then, peace and love. There's a lot of N